Overflows.
Your surrender transforms you. The only yet easiest way to transformation is looking into the eyes that are alive, awake, and pulsating anew, a unique life force. That window expands as door to look and enter into your own being, drown in love with an awakened one. Certainly those alive and pulsating eyes, will not allow you to fall back in sleep of ignorance. Those alive eyes are capable to break any hypnotic spell of this world of duality, conflict, desires, lust, and all bondages. Render your heart once again childlike innocence and free flowing spontaneity. Jesus, a Buddha, an enlightened one, can transform you. In fact, Jesus and Buddha are just catalytic agent. It is your surrender that transforms you. This is the basic truth, not the master transforms you. If you can understand, then there is no need to surrender to anyone. You can simply surrender. Then there is no need to love someone. You are simply embodiment of love. You are significant, not the object. If the object is significant, you will create a bondage out of it. So even a God who is not will become a bondage. Even a master who is not will become a bondage. But that bondage is created by you. It is a misunderstanding. Otherwise, surrendering is freedom. They are not contradictory. Surrendering is a process constantly happening moment to moment as you traverse along the life's roads. Not something that you have done once and you are finished. Surrendering as a process becomes beacon light to guide you each moment. Awareness is born in you. For this to happen, you need not renounce the world. Go to mountains or Himalayan mountains or monasteries or anywhere else. Your life gives you enough opportunity every moment to be aware. Each moment, circumstances and situations come when you can be aware or remain unaware. Guided by deep understanding that we are all one, not aliens, nor as strangers join. Instead, this alone, guided by deep understanding that we are all one, not aliens or strangers join, becomes the way to guide you. Instead, we are bound to each other by a causeless force. Know this as light. The communion between the seeker in the author and Tao continues. 8th of April 2022. Tao. Surrender is more profound and beautiful than cooperate. With total surrender, you can go beyond sex. Sex is one door through which you can transcend beyond the body. In certain moments of sexual interaction, one can attain to the state of timelessness or the glimpse of Satori. It is a beautiful moment when there is nothing to experience and no one to experience. The duality disappears. It is important to know life in totality in all its dimensions. A seed is planted, nourished in different ways, then becomes flower. Flower becomes fruit. One day, then when fruit is ripe, it is consumed. You enjoy consuming it, and finally it becomes seed again. So too the fruit of sex has to ripe. When ripe, you will have to enjoy in totality. This brings fulfillment in the moment of deep interaction with one who knows. You reach deep state of orgasmic experience when you dissolve and reach the state of bliss. Continue to ride the wings of imagination. The seeker. By the way, I know that I cannot give you anything from me nor anything else. What should that be? The only thing I can give to you is my total surrender, and even this has nothing to do with me. I did not choose it to be that way. Hardly tried to resist it as long as I could. It just happened, and I could not and cannot stop it. This morning a thought flowed, saying what is about to happen if he really hurts you, and I tried to go deeper into it, letting you shout at me, who the hell do you think you are? Go, just go, close the door and never speak to me again. Go. There was just tranquility. I had to smile and started to laugh. It was so surprising. It felt like no one could take this away from me, even not you. Never. That it is just there, like a simple, undeniable reality, like the tree and the sun and the sky. I do not know if I could feel it this way, if it really happened, but this moment was such a precious gift. Yes, it is unbelievable. You said, by the way, I know that I cannot give you anything from me nor anything else. What should that be? The only thing I can give it to you is my total surrender, and even this has nothing to do with me. I did not choose it to be that way, hardly tried to resist it as long as I could. It just happened, and I could not and cannot stop it. Tao continues. Remember, there are two things, surrender and inner light. Both are two sides of the same coin. Surrender means inner light, what Buddha calls be a light onto yourself. When surrender has happened, the door opens for you to enter the inner space, the master. Once surrender has happened completely, the master becomes the door for you. Then a different world of light, life, and bliss opens. Hindus have called it as Sat Chit Anand, truth, existence, and consciousness, and bliss is Sat Chit Anand. The three: Sat, truth; Chit, consciousness; and Anand is bliss. That becomes possible for you then. The master becomes the door, and once you have attained this, you are enlightened. Now you can help others to pass through your fire. Now you can help others to have a glimpse of the absolute or to reach the ultimate and be dissolved in it. Remember, before you can become a master, you have to be totally a disciple. Before you can teach, you have to learn. And before you can help, you have to be helped. You have to allow somebody to help you deeply. And that deep help is possible only when you are not there as egocentric identities or conditioning, because you are the disturbance, you are the hindrance. You continuously create barriers for your own growth in fear of the unknown. Your absence is surrender. You cling to the known, and then there can be no meeting, because the Master is one who is unknown and you remain the world of the known. The past, the Master is the unknown. The solution, they can dissolve into one another. Known can dissolve into the unknown. The dissolution of known into unknown is surrender. This requires trust. For known to dissolve into the unknown is surrender. This requires trust. Only the known and unknown can meet. In that meeting, known dissolves in the unknown. Be a darkness before a master, humble, knowing your ignorance well, ready to surrender and wait. Only then a surrender myself to Buddha, commune of the sannyasis. Only then a surrender myself to Buddha, commune of the sannyasis. Jesus, a Buddha, can transform you. In fact, Jesus and Buddha are just catalytic agent. Your surrender transforms you. It is your surrender that transforms you. Enough for now.